Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday live stream. This time in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we're going to go to Gibraltar. First, let's see who's here early and on time. We've got Phantom 6767, John Whitesall, Ken Beard, Matthew Wolter, Lowrider, Lowo 1G, David Long, Greg Ulray, Joshua Haymaker, Thomas Berger is here from Germany. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's, turn off that caps lock key, and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Thor is here. Welcome, Thor. I see you've been driving some more. That's great. Hey, Vigner. All right, let me do some shout outs quick. Isabella Hagloff, Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is not in the Discord with me today. He's doing the dad taxi thing. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Bill Welburn, Nicholas XXXN, Susan Arthur, our top Euro truck driver for August 2025. Captain Minnesota, Trucker Kitty, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for March 2025, and our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Asimified, Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top Euro truck driver for July 2025. Bugwash, our top Euro truck driver for April 2024. Phantom 6767, our top Euro truck driver for October 2024. Wim 55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. Carlin Torresev Ice Bear, our top Euro truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B, David Long, aka Shorty, our top Euro truck driver for September 2024. All right. So, Euro truck with ProMods 2.76, which is the version that was just released last week. Today they released ProMods Canada, an updated ProMods Canada version 150, I think it was. So I don't have that, but it doesn't matter. Driving Euro truck today. So Thomas Berger, reefer hauler for 32 months. It's awesome, Thomas. Let me blow up my screen over here. So I got a couple issues going on. Late yesterday, OBS had an update, which I did, and I wish now that I had not, because now my Stream Deck doesn't work with OBS, because I got to reauthorize it or something. I don't even know if I didn't even check Discord. Let me see if I got any sounds. I do. So it's working with Discord. I don't know if my Swifty counter should work. Hopefully we won't have to find out. But the scene changes that I use Stream Deck for is not working currently, and I didn't find that out until 5 minutes before I started the countdown. Windows had an update, which I found out when I rebooted my computer 20 minutes ago. So who knows what's going to go on with that. Okay, so let's move on to what are we doing? Where are we? Yeah, all them tech updates, man, just scary stuff. So at least Stream Deck at least is working with the game and a couple of Discord apparently. Joshua Willie, he's been a reefer hauler for 33 months. Welcome, Willie. Glad you made it today. Stobbs is here too. Man, the gang's all here. Mostly. Joshua says that I had a chance to play American Truck Simulator. My cousin came and stayed with me and brought his computer and I loved it. Well, that's cool. Good deal. Let me switch something else here so I can... No, I want to be in there. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to go to the map. Where are we? We're in Portugal. That's where we are. We're in Signs, or whatever, however you pronounce it. S-I-N-E-S, Signs. Even though that should have a G. So, that's where we are, but we're going to Gibraltar, a driving distance of 617 kilometers. So as you can see, I've been all over Gibraltar already, but I'm going to show it to you. There's even a viewpoint that I have not done yet, so we'll do that. And yeah, so let's get going. I haven't even done this yet. Yep. By the way, I have a mod installed. It's listed in the description below. So I have on my Scania, I've got camera mirrors. So they're mounted outside, and there's one on the back of the cab. It looks backwards. That's this one here in the center. So I've got a rear-facing camera. That's a regular mirror. And then I've got the these are electronic mirrors with the camera mounted on the side. I was just reading that trailer. No baguettes are left in this vehicle overnight. I'm sure I've seen that before, but it just struck me just now. Mikey Doucette is here. Wide angle. Yeah, it is a wide angle, but it's a rear facing wide angle. Garland, flatbedder for 23 months. A whole lot of that going on. What are you delivering? What am I delivering? Oil. I think. Ethane. I didn't even know that. This is the closest load I could find to go to Gibraltar. I didn't pay any attention to what it was. When your overriding concern is your destination, you take any load you get. It works on the Scania S and R, 2016 models. Apparently, that's all. Anyway, listed in the description below. I forget what it's called. Man, I need some coffee today. Now, it's not too useful when you have a trailer connected, unless you want to look at the trailer. However, I found it rather useful when I was backing up to the trailer. Something I wish I'd have had back in the day. I was driving for real. $22 tons. I was just wondering how heavy this was because it feels a little sluggish. Watch out for Nightbot, he's gonna get you. Now there's a different configuration for this mirror mod. I didn't set it up, so I'm not sure. I mean, there's actually 3 configurations. You can do one without the rear-facing camera, but there's another configuration has a second square monitor up there, and I didn't pay enough attention to it. Oh, it went to the wrong thing. We're going over there. Hello. Such is life. Now, you can use that, it appears, you can see in your blind spot a little bit, or I guess. Hogwash! And Mr. No Assist and Matthew Roth is here. Are here. Eating my tea? Yeah, I think Thor's got a point. Oh. Well, Mr. No Assist, so far I like it. I mean, I haven't spent much time in it, but I have gone to Gibraltar. That is brand spanking new. And there's a list, a small list of a few other places that have been added to ProMods Europe. I have yet to explore that. I do that tomorrow. Well, thank you, Mikey. I'm actually feeling a little under the weather today. I had a rough night last night. Been feeling really tired lately. Probably just going to keep this stream a little bit short today. Woo, I'm speeding. Well, we'll just see what happens. I mean, we're going to get to Gibraltar and we're going to take a tour. Hit the viewpoint. There's a hidden road there. We'll explore it all. Then I gotta sort out my OBS and Stream Elements thing, because that's not okay. Welcome, Adam. You went to Boston? Nice. Well, welcome home. Matthew, there is... I mean, I plan to do a members live stream tomorrow. We'll have to see how I feel. Yeah. Kind of struggling right now, unfortunately. Not sure if it's lack of sleep or something... like if I'm getting sick or whatever. I don't know. Nothing specific. But I do plan to have a members live stream and a regular live stream tomorrow. Ooh, these ads are getting on my nerves. Can't read the chat. Yeah, John, it threw me for a loop. I didn't even think about it last night when I used OBS to host these live streams. And there was an update, and I hemmed and hawed about doing it. And I thought, okay, I'll just do it. And I didn't think about it any more than that. Whoa, Nelly. I fired it up and I started doing my usual routine. I realized that anything on any of the OBS stuff on Stream Deck wasn't working. Other than that, OBS seems to be fine. I mean, I'm streaming. Scenes are good as far as I can tell. I didn't have any error messages. Usually the thing that happens is that I have to go, you know, jump through some hoops on the Stream Deck app and reauthorize it to OBS. And I couldn't remember how to do that before the stream started, so I just decided not to mess with it. It looked like they added a lot of new features, fixed a lot of bugs in OBS, which is typically a good thing, and except when you find out just before a stream. Yeah. Oh, that was the toll. I was going to slow down for a toll booth, and they had the overhead gantry. Looks like Nick. Reefer hauler for 34 months. Sure, when you be back trucking, is your computer giving you a hard time again? Well, Mikey, that's sad. Know the feeling. We're gonna have to make this delivery today, which we can do, no problem. But I always have to think ahead to, do I have how much driving time do I have on my clock? When do I have to have it there? Can I stop and take a rest break? Things like that. But we're all good. looks like we're about to cross into Spain. Maybe I should have done that viewpoint. Apparently I've never got it. Too late. And we got to slow down to 70. Welcome to Spain. Beaten again. Not even trying. BXN is here. Oh. Forgot the last time I set my cruise control, it was 70. Just a reminder, as soon as this car goes by. I've also got this mod installed. Two problems with it. It's really loud up there. And two, it's hard to judge the distance in the front of your truck. Now, it's not so much a big deal in Euro truck, but in American truck, twice I've hit something with the front of my truck because I didn't know I was that close to it. It really seems to change the field of view up there. More fisheye. Kind of like that mirror. It messes with your depth perception. But it's still a neat mod. I think. Speed limit changed again. Hope that wasn't the exit I was supposed to take. Nope. Coming up. Hey, treasure. Yeah, John, it's not for everyone. It definitely takes a little bit away from the realism aspect. But I really like it when I'm going through a very scenic area. You can get a really good look of the area, unobstructed by the cab of your truck. But other than that, I do tend to prefer to be inside. Dixie. Listen to that retarder whine. Hopefully you can hear it. We still have 177 kilometers to go. To make delivery, I'm going to have to find a sleep trigger. Yeah, Loretta, that's kind of how I see it. Not essential, but nice to have. The Gigliottis are here. All of you? Yeah, Treasure, I have the retarder set to turn on automatically. So when I'm on my cruise control, and I exceed 5 kilometers an hour over the setting for the cruise control, it'll automatically kick in to slow me down. Same thing in American Truck, except it's set to 3 miles an hour, which is the same. I use mine manually a lot, but when I'm relying on cruise control, then once it hits 5 kilometers an hour over, it'll kick in. Treasure, did you see that ProMods Canada was released today? I think I'm still gonna wait. As much as I like ProMods Canada, I'm gonna wait because I'd rather get the bundle. We're still waiting for the Great Step to be released. Although ProMods Canada is only 1 or 2 files, I think. You could just do the free version, download the 1 or 2 files. I don't know, haven't decided. Oh, good. I'm glad you're up in Norway. That's where ProMods Europe really shines. Yeah, Thor, it's getting closer. And I turned off my cruise control before I hit that, and I had to manually engage the retarder. We are almost there. You'll be able to see it soon. Yes, Treasure, I have the retarder. I have a transmission with retarder in American Truck. So therefore, I allow the retarder to kick in when I'm on cruise control. Otherwise, I use the jake. When I do it manually, I use the jake. Hey, pilot. Did something happen I didn't see, pilot? There it is. Rock of Gibraltar. He's editing Treasure's messages. Oh. Oh. Pilot, you ought to update your profile pic here on this on your YouTube. This is just beautiful. You know, this is one of the things that this pivot camera is great for. Well, just got a yawn. Turn there. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I gotta turn right. No, Treasure. It's a part of ProMods Europe. It was just added with this version. It's brand new. There's the view. Well, you know what? Let's get the get this delivery in because I'm low on time. Well, Pilot, I got a movie quote for you about that. Nobody cares. Least of all Google. I get it. Besides, that new profile pic you got is pretty nice. Really? Yeah, Vigner, it did. I thought the same thing. Where are we going? Oh, that way. Well, pilot, is that Nightbot holding his post, or is it window or YouTube? Yeah. No, Willie. I forgot all about it. Oh, we got red bed. Oh. Oh. I know I saw it coming up the green. I must have backed up a little too much. Try this again. Well, maybe I just imagined it. There it is. I don't own it, Vigner. Maybe I should buy it. Yeah, I don't own it. I just drove into it. I thought about buying it. So maybe I will. Why not? A lot closer than that parking area. did drive in there. Had to back out. All right, we'll go in and park. All right, let's see here. Normally I fast forward time to 9 p.m. I'm going to change this to 11 p.m. We need more daylight after waking up. Yep. Low on air. Okay. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done shout outs. JJ Man, 1982, Omega Trucking, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. Troken, Douglas Williams, JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2025. Thomas Berger, Doom 3, Matthew Roth, Lee01 Mister. I don't need fuel, so I'm not even going to upgrade this garage. Jennifer Roth, Pancake Man, Ducky, our top Euro truck driver for June 2023. Wet Willie Gaming, Ken Beard, Ogden BD, Bruce A, Rick Rashid, Grumpy Gruntpog Gaming, Semper Bufo, Stiggy Stigs 122, Ken Maselman, VXN, Day and B Travels. Treasure, that's another mod that Pugwash turned me on to. I don't remember what it's called, but it's in the description below. Yeah, anyway, so it's camera mirrors for the Scania R and Scania S. Avnish Awashti, Manny Oi. Holy cow, Thor. It's expensive. Orhita Rusu, Marcus Randolph, Walter D, Hippie, QA Library, Alta S, ALTASC, Peter Evans, Luke Rossi, Alexis Thompson, Yarn Vidar Etri, Mr. Whiskey TV, Cameron Goss, Cecil Simulations, Benny, Michael Ketchum, Ibu Bibbin, Wiz Nation, our top ATS driver for July 2025, Ken Tankisi, Sleeveless, Kurt, Krutov 666, RPTV, Anderson Tanker 2023, Azza T Arab, JBM Gaming and Auto Dibs, Edmund Bouchard, Silent Cartographer, Truck Dog Gaming, Sick of It All, Arena Max, John Whitesall, our top ATS driver for August 2025, Wilbs, let's look at the map real quick, Robert Jeppo Jepson. So I want to come down here. I actually delivered my first time here. I delivered to this container port. Come down here. There is a hidden road right here. I'll show you why there is a hidden road once we get down there. Jack Fox Gaming, Patrick Iverson, Frenzy JRA, Circus 34, Circus with an S at the beginning. Assassin's King 33. Amanda Diaz 2003. Chris Ellis, Wheelie Awesome 100. Bitterman, Hot Rod 25. Pablo Tescabars, Rosemary C. David's DC 10. And then we'll go up as we cross over the hidden road, or take the hidden road. We'll go up and look at that viewpoint. Ben G. Dominic Thornburg, aka Texas Rebel Gamer. Kyla Boo, Question All 707. Okay, shout outs are done. If you're wondering, you're new here and you're wondering why am I yelling out all these people's names? Well, these are channel members who have taken on the reefer hauler or flatbedder level, and they get their name shouted out during most live streams. If you'd like your name shouted out during most live streams, click that join button down below, select the reefer hauler or flatbedder level, and you're on your way. All members have their name listed in the credits roll at the end of the stream. Got a repair shop down the road. Here's up ahead. We don't need that. So here we go. This is the secret road. No stopping. You know, stop. Andrew Black is here. So, this is why there's a runway here. I first became intrigued with the idea of this when we learned that Gibraltar was going to be on an upcoming release of ProMods Europe. Drive asked the question, I wonder if you'll be able to drive across the runway. Didn't even know that, so I went to Google Earth and looked, and sure enough, the road goes across the runway, because you really have limited space. So, I guess we're going to turn right here. You have limited space out here, so the road actually crosses the runway. You know what? We should go to that shop. Let's hit the viewpoint first. This way to Spain. And Spain is right outside the this second gate. All of this that we've been on in here is British territory. There it is, Gibraltar. Well, Treasure, I'm going to let somebody else explain that because there's a reason for it, and I don't remember what it is. I never waited to see if those lights changed. Well, Thor, you and Willie both. How about that? Let's go back to that shop. I'll show you the options for this this other mod. The camera mirrors. See if I still have that email with the info about ProMods. Here we go. So there were some bugs that they fixed. There was some town in Bulgaria they re-added. In France, they added some free flow tolls on the A13. They did some stuff in Germany. They added Gibraltar. They expanded DOWL in Latvia. They added Alenka in Moldova. Brazov in Romania. They added a Belgrade bypass. Oops. In Serbia. A Belgrade bypass in Serbia. They rebuilt Kasan in Turkey. They added some stuff in Ukraine. Updated some fuel stations in Estonia and Latvia. Wonder what happens if I wait for the light. Does the light change, go green? They added various ferries across the Black Sea and fixed special transport routes. Well, I tell you something. Speaking of special transports, I can't do that new CZ Loco 80-ton special transport. Restricted zone, runway, cycle lane, city center. So I'm just wondering, does the light go green? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go then. Runway cycle lane. Well, I don't see any airplanes coming. There's the cycle lane. Good thing there's no cycles or I'd run over them. These squiggly lines has something to do with pedestrian areas, I think. Bet you if I hit one of them scooters, it'd stop me dead in my tracks. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Have any repairs to do? Nope. So let's look at the interior. And you could do this from the exterior as well. Click on the main mirrors hot point. And now you've got 3 options. So you got the camera systems. That throws up another one here. This is the one I've been doing. Aha. I lose the convex mirror over there, it looks like. And then regular digital mirrors, just left and right, nothing in reverse. So let me switch to this one because I don't know what happens here. But I notice that I've lost the convex mirror on the right side. Yeah, Vigner. It reminds me of that. Oh, okay. So up here, we've got the reverse mirror. Oh, it's got extra information on here. Cam 1, Cam 2, Cam 3, system on. Okay. So we got the rear backup camera. Then we got the right convex mirror. And we have no convex mirror on the left. That's what we got. Okay. Now, let's do this. Check out the Rock of Gibraltar. There's the runway with the approach lights and stuff. Doesn't seem like it's that. I'm sure it must be longer in real life. Oop. Up. Right. So I assume these are homes here, right? Residences. The British military stuff is on the inside of the rock. Some stuff on the outside. Yeah, not much to see out here. Ooh, let's go down. Down. Okay. There's an entrance to the rock, I assume. Right through the side of that building. All right. The closest we can get to is right here. This is access where I just delivered to. Rock at Gibraltar. Should there be? Really? Monkeys? Are they native to the area? I assume this is some kind of a radome. Still impressive. I don't care. It's an impressive rock. Where are we at? Right there. That's us. Right there. Yeah, that's an impressive rock. Hey, Susan. We're checking out Gibraltar. Yeah, this is something. All right, let's get back in the truck. Now we can use that backup mirror. Oops. Too bad we don't have backup mirror or cameras on the backs of the trailers. That'd be nice. Seems to me that RVs, a lot of RVs do. Well, we can't go left, so we'll have to go right. Yes, Susan, it's listed in the description below. I don't remember the name of it. Hey, Sound Fixes. Bugwash found it. It's not a new mod. It hasn't been updated since 2022, so it doesn't even have. You can't even. It's not even an option. You can't make it optional. I don't think the mod maker hasn't updated it in forever. So Treasure O, those squiggly lines on the pavement, I believe those are on either side of a pedestrian crossing. Seem to recall that has something to do with it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, I'm not feeling too well today, so I'll have to play tomorrow by ear. I might have to have another nap. So, yeah. We got Friday farming going on in the Discord. I'll help get things kicked off, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any farming today myself. The big screen so you can see what's in front of the truck when overtaking. Interesting. Mikey, I wonder if it's allowed to have a written log to go along with the LD. The only time you would have a written or a paper log is when your electronic logging device is not working. So when I first got into trucking in 2011, 2011? Oh my, yeah, 2011. We were supposed to, or advised to have paper logs in our truck as backup in case the ELD stopped working. And mine did a few times because it was the first ELD that I had was Windows based. So actually, they all were. Think of it, because I used the same type, and they were Windows based. Every once in a while, I'd get a blue screen of death, and it would crash. Charger, an ELD is an electronic logging device. It is a requirement by DOT. If you don't have paper logs, you have to. They want you to have ELD, electronic logging device, because you can't. Theoretically, you can't manipulate them. Some people have figured out ways to do it. They don't last long in the industry, though. But like any other electronic device, they're subject to failure. Yeah, Mikey, the D stands for device, electronic logging device. They do have a display. I don't know if we have one. The ELD for Euro trucks is up here, I believe. It just records your driving time or your on-duty time. The ones in US trucks are, I think, a little bit more visual. So it's also used to communicate, for the company to communicate to the driver, similar to what airliners have. They can communicate with the pilots via basically an internal text messaging system. It on the ELDs, it's the same kind of a thing, but it looks more like an email. Hey, Shorty. So, like I said, gonna wrap it up here. I think I need a nap. Not feeling well. Okay, Vigner. It's good to know. Yeah, if you look at some of my real life trucking vlog videos, I talk about my driving clock all the time. They don't really show my ELD much. I didn't feature it. I wished I had. But it's just a box about that size, and it actually, the unit that I had, it actually slid up. It didn't flip up. I mean, not like a flip phone, but the front part of it slid upwards, and then you had a keypad below. Mikey, you can, but there's no point to it. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lowrider. If you have enjoyed this, if you've been entertained, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Both of those things really helps spread the word. So if you want to help build up the audience for these streams and my occasional videos now, please hit that like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and comment on videos as you get opportunity. Thank you, Mikey. And we will see you. Thank you, Carlin. Let me fire something up here. Oh, this stupid thing. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. See you guys.